Hello, I have chosen the question, how have inherited practices of trade, craftsmanship, and industry shaped our world, and what legacies will we inspire? I chose the question because it reminded me of a conversation I had with my nephew David when he was about 4. We were on a walk in his hometown of Glendale, Ohio, and he read for me the sign on this building, which read, Glendale Heritage Preservation Museum. And I asked him if he knew all those words, and he told me that he might not be too clear about heritage. So I looked around and said, heritage is all around us. It's all of this. The streets and the buildings and the train tracks and the parks. We didn't make any of that, but we get to use it. And the post office and the bank. And all of these businesses. We didn't organize any of those, yet we understand. We know what is at the bakery and the drugstore, and we know how to use the post office, and we know what happens at the bank. And we know what happens in this restaurant. And we don't have to run a restaurant. We can just go and have dinner. And at the time, David was learning the alphabet, and he was learning sign language. So I said, this also applies to things which are purely conceptual. We don't have to invent language or sign language or mathematical formulas, but we can use all of that. We can even use those structures to create our own work and to make new ideas and to discuss those. And when most of us think about heritage or inheritance, we usually think about our own families. I think about David, who is finishing college now and starting graduate school. And he's going to be a physics teacher, and he's tutoring here at Virginia Tech for the physics department. And I'm enormously proud of him. And we think about our immediate inheritance. But of wider interest is what I discussed with David that day. Those ubiquitous social and cultural constructs which are almost invisible in their enormity. The infrastructure, the diversified economy, and the collection of prior learning which involves all of the trades and crafts and industries. What's fascinating to me today is how each of us will access and build upon that inheritance we all have, progressing society and culture together. I'd love to work more on that question and related issues as a faculty scholar. Thank you.